So this is my Gilberto Ramirez vs Billam-Smith new invitation fight, bottom preview, bottom predictions for the full card as well. So let's start off then with Karate, 27 wins, 2 defeats, 1 draw, up against Kenneth Sims Jr. with 21 wins, 2 defeats and 1 draw in the 140-pound division, 12 3-minute rounds, in the super lightweight division. And of course, Karate was one of the fighters. One of his defeats did come against Wayne Garcia. And you have to say, Wayne Garcia was probably just that level above Karate. And for this fight, I think Karate is just that level above Kenneth Sims Jr. In my opinion, in that fight. Can go two ways, the fight. If it does the points, I think that is Sims' best chance is winning it on points, because Karate is going to be the one coming forward, trying to close that trap as well, and maybe stop Kenneth from losing that movement around the win. But I just can't see. You know what it is with these Mexicans, you can't keep them off. You can't keep them off for too long. And that is the only worry with Sims. How long can he keep Karate off for? And for me, I'm going for Karate to win by 7-round KO or stoppage. Yeah, stoppage win for Karate over Kenneth Sims Jr. Up next, the really impressive Williams Surveyor, 31 wins, 0 defeats, up against Tevin Farmer. 33 wins, 6 defeats, 1 draw for the interim WBC World Lightweight title. For me, waste of time fight for me. Williams Abeda, levels above Farmer. Williams Abeda, I think he's going to do a demolition job. I really do. I think he's going to do a demolition job on Farmer. And Williams Abeda is still waiting to get that world title shot, isn't he? Still wants to step that world title shot, William Spader. Maybe it will be against her Stevenson potentially after this. And that will be a hell of a fight. As well, because Spader's been unreal, hasn't he? Probably one of the fighters of the year, William Spader, especially with his performances as well. And for me, I think it's done be done between rounds 3 and 6, in my opinion. I just think Farmer, yes, once upon a time was a great fighter, great boxer, but I understand why Farmers took it, because obviously it's part of the Riyadh season, isn't it, as well? I understand why he took it, but yeah, it's going to be a waste of time fight for me. I think Spader's going to be far too much for him. And I'm done being nice to Farmer. I think Sabeda gets it done inside 6 rounds. For me. I was going to say 3rd round. No, but I'm being serious. I was going to say 3rd round. But I'm going to say 6th round stoppage win. KO stoppage win for William Sabeda. On to the co-main event then. Arnold Barbosa Jr. 30 wins, 0 defeats. Up against Jose Ramirez. 29 wins. And 1 defeat in the 140-pound division, super lightweight division. Of course, Arnold Barbosa Jr. very lucky to even keep that undefeated record after Sean McComb. For me, Sean McComb was robbed. When people throw the word robbery around, that was a fucking robbery. Sean McComb should be the one fighting on Riyadh season here. He should be the one fighting Jose Ramirez. And that's what happens. That's the effect it has on boxers' careers. Life changing money, part of Riyadh season. Life changing money, and it should. And for me, it should really be Sean McComb fighting Jose Ramirez, which is an absolute disgrace for me. But no fault of Barbosa, by the way. No fault of Arnold Barbosa, because let's be real. He is just a fighter. He didn't influence the scorecards. So, as for this fight, I think it's going to be a real pick 'em. I think it's going to be a pick 'em fight between the two of them. between Barbosa and Ramirez. I think it is going to be a true pick and fight. But I had sort of feeling after that all seemed to be like a wake-up call for Barbosa. I think that could be the wake-up call Barbosa needs, because he underestimated Sean McCorm, and Sean McCorm got completely robbed in that fight. Jose Ramirez is probably just better than Sean McCorm, isn't he? He's definitely better than Sean McCorm. And maybe Barbosa needs that step up. Needs that, obviously, a big fight, with all due respect to Sean McCorm, like that big name. Which might help Barbosa. To be honest with you. But it's a tough one, isn't it? Quite a tough one to call. I think it's going to be really close and start cards. I think it's going to be a tight fight between the two of them. A real good pick and fight between the two of them as well. But will Barbosa yearn from that defeat to Sean McCorm? Will Barbosa yearn from that wake-up call? Then Sean McCorm, that's the only thing. That is the only thing for me. I'm going to go for Ramirez. I'm going to go for Jose Ramirez to win on points against Arnold Barbosa Jr. But I think Barbosa will definitely put in a better performance than he did against Sean McCorm. So Jose Ramirez on points. And on to the main event, Gilberto Ramirez, 46 wins, 1 defeat. That 1 defeat only coming against Dimitri Bivol. Up against Chris Billam-Smith, 20 wins and that 1 defeat. And obviously that 1 defeat, of course, came against Richard Riapo, obviously in the first fight. Then Billam-Smith got his revenge, of course, in the last fight against Richard Riapo in that rematch. Look, Chris Billam-Smith, I think he's overexceeded expectations. Fair play to him for being a world champion. I think he's overexceeded expectations. But I don't think he's beaten anyone for me. I think Lawrence Okoye, the way Chris Billam-Smith has won his fights, let's be real, not been convincing at all. I think he was dominant against Richard Riapo in the rematch. He was definitely dominant in that fight. That's the most dominant he's probably been as a world champion. But in terms of the others, Lawrence Okoye, he only won that fight because Lawrence Okoye was holding him a lot. And that was Lawrence Okoye's fault. And Masenat was winning the fight against Billam-Smith until then Masenat got a whip into it. So Ramirez obviously just recently moved up to cruiserweight and won that title against, of course, Dorman, of course. And Chaya Fataya is going to be waiting for the winner as well. And for me, Chaya Fataya beats both of them. I think he demolishes Chris Billam-Smith, Chaya Fataya. And I think Chaya Fataya will probably beat Ramirez on points, because Ramirez is that tough opponent, tough operator. And for me, in terms of this fight, in terms of this main event, I think Ramirez has had a better career than Chris Billam-Smith. Better achievements as well. And better resume for me. Better resume as well. I think Chris Billam-Smith is overrated. I think he is very overrated. But what I will give Chris Billam-Smith is he is a tough operator. Very tough fighter. But I think that's all he is, to be honest with you. I don't see a knockout in this fight. I don't think Ramirez fights like that, to be honest with you. But I think Gilberto Ramirez will outbox Chris Billam-Smith, in my opinion. And I'm going to go for Gilberto Ramirez. It'll be a close fight. I think it'll be a pick and fight between Ramirez and Billam-Smith. And Billam-Smith, he loves them pick and fights. So they'll give him that as well. But I'm going to go for Ramirez to win on points against Chris Billam-Smith. And I think Ramirez will take that title fight straight away, in my opinion, because I don't think Billam-Smith wants that fight at all. So they are my predictions. Feel free to leave your predictions down below in the comments. Take care, stay safe, and see you later.